Good morning and happy Saturday, everybody. We have 50 degrees, 10 degrees Celsius, even though the car says 47. And we are venturing up at Wayne's Township nature trail. Yeah, that's it. A little concerned because it said park closed, but from sunrise to sunset, and it is like going for 25 after 8. 22. I'm pretty close. Alright, puppies, let's go see the little waterway here. We have two choices on how we want to handle this trail. We can either go up, out, and back, or we can make the big loop. We'll see what we get into. A little brisk on the legs. I really thought that was real for a second there. But there is a statue of an eagle. Oh yes, so we've done this once, just me and the dogs, and once with Terry. And after we did it the first time, we learned the second time to do it the other way around. So walk up the stream, like I said, then we can always come back the other way. But we got to get over to the stream through this little pathway here first. I elected, because we are in the tree coverage and the canopy, don't really need sunglasses on this one. I left them in the car. I don't think I locked the car though. But I don't think anybody's going to bother anything. I think afterwards we're going to drive up the road here, and I'm going to show you one of the places I used to have to pick up in lawnmowers for repair for Bonners. It's been in the vlog, I think, before, Lipany Village. Some of those houses are pretty freaking fantastic. The Richie Rich. Alrighty. Well, one nice thing is the features of the little walk across bridges, because some of it is marshland. It's just a different venue. I mean, we don't come up here very often. It's not that it's really that much further. So I kind of timed it out. It was roughly like 15 to 18 minute ride instead of over to south side. Ooh, waterway is running really low. Because when we were up here and I was trying to take pictures of this with the Sony, this was raging. We barely have any movement over here today. That is down, man, oh man. I was hoping to get some pictures with the iPhone, long exposures, but I don't think there's going to be much to take pictures of. Man, like I said, we haven't had a lot of rainfall. It looks like someone's built dams across too. That doesn't help the situation at all. Yeah, this is like seriously early chilled fall weather. Getting this before September, not normal at all. So, kind of digging it, but didn't put pants on and kind of regretting this location because there's no sun coming through to warm my legs. But we'll be alright. If we keep moving, the blood will keep flowing. So, it is pretty out here. And it's quiet, except for the highway. Yep. This is a little frog area, which I'm sure, because it's so cold, that's probably not very active right now. And we'll stop down anyway. I kind of planned on coming out here more often and during the summer, and completely kind of lapse of memory on that one. But yeah, everything is just really, really low. I'm not surprised. We actually were going to bring one of the frog ornaments we had and leave it up here, and I think we finally discarded the broken one last fall. Called him Buddha Frog. This would be a neat trail, I think, maybe to come out in the winter even. But I'm also thinking foliage coming up and seeing what this looks like in the fall. once the leaves start changing here. I mean, there is a bunch of leaves already down. Okay, it's official. I can see my breath. That sun, the only problem is going this way. The sun is in the lens a little more than I'd like it to be. I'm kind of trying to aim down. But we got another crossover bridge. There's a couple of these. Obviously there's no, it's just kind of like a little ravine there. And I mean little, not really a ravine. I'm sure some water flows down through this at some point. Kind of reminds me a little bit of when we do the backside of Canfield Island through, but this whole thing is like that. I don't think anything came out, Mateo. Another bridge. And that's 3 just in the short span. I don't see any of the little trinkets on the bridges like there's been before, though. Kids have probably moved them in or taken them. Yeah, you gotta keep moving. Little places to sit. Just peaceful, quiet. Hopefully there's not too much wildlife out here to eat us. Alright, so that would be the other way to take the other part of the loop, which we might do. And yeah, we're gonna see Bigfoot and the Phoenix. Oh, I guess it'd be good if I was looking at the sign, Kurt. Bigfoot area. Creekside Trail, 0.5 miles. No motorized vehicles. Yeah. Every once in a while you see tire tracks from the park personnel. But not too far up here, we'll run into Bigfoot. Okay, so what's really eerie is I don't even hear the water. Wow, it is so low. And I just walked into a tree. Wow, there's nothing here. Oh man, we need some rain. Well, I guess I ain't getting any long exposure shots because there's nothing to take pictures of. That is sad. I hear crickets and a little bit of the water running right there. Oh man. Okay, well, still pretty. There you go, Adventure Basset. You take the lead. At least for 5 seconds to unwrap me. Thank you. She's like, Daddy, I'm looking for a place to go potty. And you keep moving me. That's what she's got to do. Sir, I think we need some freaking rain. I came out to the Mackelhattan one and thinking I'd see water running. This is sad. We need rain so bad. Mateo? Mateo? I mean, not fall off the cliff. We're being watched. Alright, Bigfoot sighting. How you doing, bud? Chilling, literally. Yeah, this is quite depressing. Because when we were here earlier in the year, this was raging, and now it's just a trickle. Oh yeah, I also forgot about the teepees that are built up here too. Still need to come up and see. Should be coming up this, I think this corner here was where I was trying to do long exposure without tripod with the Sony that day. Looks like they re-graveled the pathway though a little bit. A little more water running up this way. You got quite a few dams going across that are slowing progress down too. A lot of trees down, jeez. Yep, this spot right here. This was, man, this was so much higher back then. To find that video. Put a link in, you can see the difference in water flow. At least you can hear it up here. The old old trail, and then they put a bridge in and have you divert. We can go either way, but we'll take the bridge though. A little bit of elevation here and there, but it's not a bad path. They've really done a nice job with putting some crushed stone down. Yeah. Definitely have to come up here, especially as fall and winter hits. I think it'll be neat. Oh, we got a dinosaur. This is what I was saying about the little trinkets. We got a dinosaur. Oh yeah, some mossy trees for Mike. Might have to take a picture of the iPhone with that. These are the cute little things you just find randomly sitting in trees or on stumps. That is hilarious, actually. Just like chilling there, waving at you. Back away from the 2X a little bit here. That's cool. You know, doing this trail makes me really want to go do Harrisburg again. I don't know, maybe one of these weeks, the doggies and I will do that adventure. We'll see. Yeah, this is just nice and peaceful and being nice and brisk. My hands are freezing, but my legs aren't too bad. But I don't have too much further to go here, I don't think, until we hit the end. Forget what it is, because this was like a half-mile portion of it. I think it's just around a mile each way, depending which way you go. Now, little man's been pretty good at crossing the bridges so far. I didn't even think about that. These are not really high or anything. He's just walking along today. You walking along, buddy? Don't go jumping off, Priya, into the muck. Yeah, they've definitely put some new crushed stone down. This was definitely not quite this smooth, I think, when Terry and I came up. There was a lot of rocks and roots and stuff that were trip hazards. That's really nice that they've done that. Alright, we're getting off path here a little bit because I think I hear water running. Trying to be careful on these rocks though. Yep, it looks like there's a little pathway to get out here. We didn't do this last time. Oh yeah, over there's a little bit of a spot, but it's so low. Wow. What do you think, Princess? Is this cool? This is your type of travel, isn't it? You like being off path. Out in the woods. You're pretty curious too, though, aren't you, little buddy? Yes, you are. They're being pretty good about this walk. I think it's so cool that they actually have hard wooden, like beautiful wooden furniture out here. There's a table and chair set. I think there's two of them. Then you got these nice wooden table chairs. Yeah, nice wooden chairs sitting here. You can just sit and relax. Priya's giving another walker a piece of her mind. He works for the forestry. That was kind of cool because we were talking about different parks to go to for foliage. He knows where to go. He said a couple more weeks for this one, and we'll have some beautiful leaves. There's the table and chairs, the second ones. That is just beautifully crafted workmanship there. So cool. You can come out here and have a little picnic. We should be getting pretty close to the Phoenix and to the start seeing the teepees. There's 3 of them out here. You having fun, Priya? You having fun? Oh, did I miss the hollow tree? I'm not sure where that's at. I gotta look through that one. Come on, buddy. Yeah, the hollow tree coming up, you miss it. Going back down, you can't because you look right through it and it just stands out. So, this is just ideal for me. And it's good for the dogs too to be in the chillier weather. They don't get so overheated. Well, you can see the rage that hits right here. The erosion of the bank. The water slams that when it's in high. high flow. That bank is all eroded out. Lots of trees down. We don't have high flow now. Show me the way to the teepee, Priya. These are really, really cool how someone built these. Really neat. Come on, baby. I mean, they made them small so that they're not interrupting. It looks like they actually use trees inside, so getting inside there would be pretty much impossible. The dogs could lay down in there. I'm not sure how much shelter they'd give you in the rain, though. You checking it out, little buddy? Checking the teepee out? Yeah. Now you've wrapped me up. Yay! Yeah, it's a good little puppy. Let me unhook you and unwrap myself. Yes, it is. You good little dog. He's like, where are we at, Dad? Where are we at, Daddy? And this cold, fresh air hopefully wears them out so they can take a nap with Mom for the day because she got to go to work tonight. Alright, another teepee. I thought there was 3. Maybe there's only 2. And I'm not seeing the Phoenix. I thought it was right across from this. But I don't see the platform or anything for it. Priya, come on. Gonna investigate that one too, little buddy? Investigate that one too? That one you can actually sit in. Still pretty neat. Ooh, someone hung a chandelier in there. Candle chandelier. So I guess you can light it up at night. Oh, we didn't miss it. There it is. The sun is hitting in a weird spot. There we go. That is so cool. So intricate. It's neat carving. Yeah, it took me a minute to figure out what it was, but it is the Phoenix. Alright, Priya, we're almost to the end of the trail. Almost to the end. Actually, I think there's dumpsters up here. I can get rid of their baggies. Priya, excuse you. I'm trying to film this lack of water little stream. Oh, the crunching of leaves under a basset's paws. You make a lot of noise, whereas you're silent. I don't even hear you walking in leaves. He's like, where are we at, Dad? You've tinkled a lot, but you haven't done any boom booms. Okay, good, there is a trash can up here. Yay! No matter what adventure we go on, Mateo always enjoys the turnaround and is ready to go home. He's like, I'll show you the way out, because I remember from coming in. The only thing I'm looking for is the hollow tree. I don't know if we're going to take the other path, because there's really not much to it. Maybe in the fall we'll do the whole thing, but until the leaves start changing, I think we're just going to go straight on back. Where are you going, young lady? Hey, Priya, trail's over here, bubby. So I'm looking for a place to poo. Yep, found the hollow tree. Like I said, you can't miss it on the way back because you look right through it. It's just the craziest thing in the world how this thing is still standing. But yeah, you can literally go right through it. Yeah, it's crazy how that is, because that is not like a tiny tree either. I'm gonna say 30 feet tall, and it's got a gaping hole in the bottom of it. So neat. Sort of a unanimous vote, but we decided to go the other loop to go back. Something a little bit different. Kind of been flying on our way back. Priya's leading the charge. Mateo just took the lead again. Well, not the lead, but he's in front of me. Yeah, like I said, now you're getting away from the waterway. Actually, we got a little bit of an opening here. This will be neat in the fall. Camera's looking straight up. That is. What do you think, buddy? What do you think? You ready to go home? Let's go. Being a nice, crisp, cool morning, you can smell the pine trees in here. It's amazing. Love it. and I wasn't going to come this way. This trail's pretty wide too. Thought this was a little more compact when we came up last time, but oh, that's right. This is the little like picnic area. This is a nice little area to just kind of sit and relax, like a little garden and sunflowers. That's what they were. I'm standing in the light. Sun's hitting them directly right here. Research what these are called. I'm pretty sure that's what we have at the apartment complex that they cut down every year and they regrow. There's purple and all kinds of colors in there. It's so pretty. Totally missed this the first time around. It's like little fairy huts. This is definitely designed for kids, little kids. Aw, look at that. It's so cool. Don't be on it, Mateo. Yeah, we missed this last time. I think we came up that path over there. We're taking a little bit different way back. All right, let's get to the car. All right, now this might seem silly, but the bathrooms have warm running water, soap, paper towels, and a nice toilet. It's not a hole in the ground like some of the places Mike and I go. Very nice. So if you live in the Williamsport area, the Waynes Township Nature Trail, I recommend it. Yep, that's where we are. Wayne Township Nature Park. It is just, it's beautiful. And we'll be back again, for sure. Especially as the leaves start to change. I think this is going to be a really majestic place to come see foliage. All right, we're gonna take a ride up the road, see some of these massive houses, and then we're gonna head home. Looks like they've added more since I worked up here too. I'm trying to think which one I used to pick up at all the time. I think it might have been this one right here. Yeah, there's definitely new roads up here. Just gonna do a quick little glimpse. Because Terry and I think we actually got kind of lost up here. There's all kinds of roads to go around. There was another one. I'm trying to think of which way that was. I think I missed that road already. These are just mammoth houses. There we go, there's one for sale. Bet you it's out of our price range by about a few $100,000. Feels like I'm getting close to that one. It might have been right in here. Yeah, I think it was him. We get tree service. Just entirely too much house for me. Just give me a nice little ranch with like maybe 3 bedrooms. Be plenty. kind of depressing seeing how the other half lives sometimes. Of course, they're probably in so much debt. It's not funny. And it's all Indian names: Geronimo and Hiawatha Trail, Pocahontas. The very first one that we saw was the one that always impressed me, because when you come down you get a different view of it. It's just really neat looking from this angle. Going up, you don't quite see the architecture design. Yeah, this one at the bottom here. Just look at all the freaking design in the roof. Freaking neat. Beautiful house, but way too much. Alright, so from right here for home, it's 14 miles, because we're 6 miles closer than the actual location of Williamsport from this direction. What gets me is these bridges. This one's not too bad, but as you go up a little bit further, these bridges, they are so out of whack, and they've never been able to do anything to fix them. This one, you can kind of see it in the road. I can see it with my eyes. Watch this. Thunk, thunk, thunk. Where every joint is, it like bows. Me and DePopo were out this morning.